Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a story for you here today titled, I was the perfect husband, quote unquote, but she left me anyway. Now she is begging to come back. So this is one of those situations where, the woman will sit there and go, oh, you're so great, you're so fantastic, you're doing everything right. But at the end of the day, guys, there are certain women who you can't keep happy no matter what you do. You can be the perfect guy. You can pay all the bills, you can be nice to her, you can validate her, do everything by the book, and they will still leave your ass. So guys, don't forget to like this video on your way in. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here, and let's jump right into it. So it's a 34-year-old guy, and he says a 34-year-old man reflects on his failed marriage, where he gave everything to a woman who eventually decided it wasn't enough. Then she left chasing excitement. So let's see how it went. He says, I'm a 34-year-old male and my now ex-wife is 33. We were married for 6 years. We were together for 8 years. From the outside looking in, we had a perfect life. We had 2 incomes, no kids, a nice home in a quiet suburb. I made it a point to be the kind of husband women said that they wanted. Thoughtful, loyal, emotionally available, and always putting her first. Okay, so this guy, he drank the Kool-Aid. He listened to what the women said that they wanted. And here's the thing, guys, is like, you can't really stop these guys, okay? I can't sit here and go, well, women are lying. They have no idea what they want. These dudes are going to go out there. They're going to listen to the men first. Excuse me. They're going to listen to the women first. They're going to get completely screwed over. And then they're going to realize how it actually works, okay? Because this is the lie that society and women will tell you as a man. You have to do all, this is how you get a girlfriend, right? This is how you get a wife. You have to be thoughtful. You have to be loyal. You have to be in touch with your emotions, and you have to put the woman first, okay? And who are the women chasing the most? Men who are, quite honestly, the complete opposite of this, by the way. I have nothing against being loyal, by the way. I have nothing against being a nice man, okay? But like, let's be honest, women, when they say what they want, it completely contradicts the type of man that they chase. He said, I worked a stable job in engineering. I never cheated, never raised my voice, and made dinner at least 3 nights a week. I remembered anniversaries. I supported her when she wanted to go back to school. I even went to couples therapy just because she wanted to work on communication, even though I thought we weren't fighting. I genuinely believed that I was doing everything right. So this woman was cheating on this guy. I just want to make that clear. Okay. Also, this woman's going back to school, so she's going in debt, probably not making any money. This guy's an engineer, for goodness sake, and he's cooking meals 3 nights a week. Oh, absolutely not. This is what I mean when I say that men get the short end of the stick, right? Is they go out there, they work a very difficult job, one that I imagine is quite mentally taxing. This guy's an engineer. He probably pays all of the damn bills. And then he comes home to his wife, who essentially is doing nothing aside from studying, aka going in debt for probably something useless, mind you. And she can't even cook dinner for him. You know what I mean? He's still required to cook dinner. Like, what's the point, man? It's so stupid. So damn stupid. Over time, she started pulling away. I noticed she spent more time out with coworkers, especially one guy I'd never heard about before, Eric. She said they were just friends and that I was being insecure, so I backed off. There he is, listening to the woman again, right? Then the affection started fading. No more random kisses, no more hand-holding. Intimacy became rare and robotic. Still, I tried to stay calm. I asked her what she needed from me. She always said the same thing. I don't know, I just feel off. Okay, so she's not attracted to him whatsoever, and she's cheating with this other dude, Eric. One night, she came home again and just said, I think I want to separate. No warning, no major fight, just that flat, detached tone. She said she felt like she needed to find herself, that the stability had started to feel like a cage, that I was too perfect and she didn't know who she was anymore. It felt like someone pulled the floor out from under me. I didn't scream or do anything. I just said, okay, if that's what you need, I won't stop you. And she moved out the following week. Okay, so this was the stable guy. This was the guy who did everything by the book. He was nice. He paid the bills. He did everything that society and women told him was the correct thing to do. And she left, right? Because she wanted somebody who was appealing, who wouldn't just put her first, okay? It's funny because women will always say that they require you to put them first. But the more you do that, the more likely they are to just leave your ass, by the way. You know, you want to keep a woman around, guys, like focus on whatever your purpose may be. Really, that's, you know, don't put the woman first. She's eventually going to lose respect for you and she's going to leave your ass. That's really the way it is. I don't care if your purpose is, you know, your work, which it probably would be the most beneficial to you, but you need to put something ahead of the woman. I would suggest work if I were you. My goodness, man. Turns out that finding herself looked a lot like happy hours with Eric. Yeah, of course. So he's realizing now that finding herself means finding herself in another man's bedroom. Then she went traveling, she went partying, and started a short-lived content creation phase. She looked like she was thriving on Instagram, selfies, wine glasses, sunset captions, and everything you'd expect from someone chasing a second youth. So yeah, so this woman is broke, and she's living off, you know, she's traveling with this other guy who's paying for her to travel. You know, this is always short-lived, man. Women always try and make themselves appear a lot more well off and like things are going well than they actually are, right? It's a completely different reality from the actual lives that they live. I guarantee you this woman has like $32 in her bank account. She's relying on other men on this trip to pay for her, and it's not sustainable whatsoever. He says, I never said a word. I deleted our photos. I sold the house and I took time to rebuild. I picked up weightlifting. Good on you. He says, I focused on work. I went to therapy for me, not for anyone else. And slowly my life got better. Not louder, just better. It started with so this is 2 years later. Flash forward 2 years, okay? It started with a hey DM on Instagram. She said that she missed me, that she made some sort of a mistake, that I was the only person who ever truly loved her, and I ignored it. Excellent. Good. Then came the long email, a full essay. No way this person is writing an essay, man. Oh my goodness. She said that things hadn't turned out how she imagined. Dating was miserable. This other guy ditched her 6 months in. That she still thinks about our life and the way I used to take care of her without asking for anything in return. She said she didn't appreciate what we had until it was gone. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? Now she's at $0 in her bank account. This dude isn't paying for her to travel and live her life on Instagram. And so now she has to come back to this dude because she knows he's stable. He said, I responded once, weeks later. I gave you the best of me when it mattered. I'm not that man anymore, and you're not the woman I loved. I hope you find peace. She asked if we could just talk as friends. I told her that door had closed the day she walked out, and I never heard back. Good. Right? I don't think that this dude needed to reply. But as far as replies go, this is a fine one. I wouldn't have replied. I think talking to these women is a complete waste of time. These people are leeches on your life oftentimes. But I can't really fault this guy for his response. He essentially just said nope, and he peaced out. Good stuff. So people assume that being a good partner guarantees loyalty. It does not. Some people get bored when they're not in chaos, and some people only realize the value of peace when they've been through enough noise. I've been dating someone new for the past 5 months, and she's everything that I was after. And she says thank you when I do the small things, something I hadn't heard in years. Just by the way, a bit of a note that I wanted to make on this, guys. It's not really hard to keep a man around. You just have to show some gratitude, be pleasant to be around, and don't eat a truck ton of fast food, and you'll be fine. Most women can't even do the gratitude part correctly, man. It's really sad, right? This guy's a damn engineer. Okay, he was probably providing for the previous woman, and she couldn't even show gratitude. Like, it's so insane. Women talk all the time about the bare minimum, and they're specifically referring to the bare minimum from highly attractive men who they have no business chasing. But it's funny because you can have a dude who is on the level, dare I say, of the woman he's dating, and she won't even do the bare minimum of showing some damn respect or gratitude. It's crazy. Guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.